Hey, this is Rick with Ferguson Hobby Farm, and here I am today actually picking up some Muscovies. When we moved, we got rid of all but two, and so we're kind of restocking our flock here. So I'm picking up two male, and then I'm picking up 6 little ducklings here, and see how this goes. But we don't have any males right now. We lost our big male, and so we've got these two, and then we've got our original one at home, Mama Duck. And then another duck that adopted us that flew from a different farm, and her name is Darlin. Hey, this is Rick, and we made it home with our new ducks. So to start with, I got to put that cage out of there. That doesn't stay in there, and straighten up a few things, but they're going to stay in here until they get to know that this is their place. Right now I've got Jenny in here and Jed. Jed, he's having a lay down there and eat. Jenny is Jed's mom. Jed kind of got beat up by one of the other goats, so he's been in here recovering for over a week. He's doing awesome. But these are two big male Muscovy ducks that we just got and brought them home here. So they're gonna stay here. Let me go show you what we got going on with the ducklings. It's got all this hay here. It was a friend of mine gave it to me. But we've been using that van body as a little barn. All right, so these are all our chickens. It's kind of muddy in there since all the rain and such. We do have a couple free rangers over there in the bean field, but yeah, it's just a muddy mess, unfortunately. So this has become kind of our little shed barn, but we have cages up here we keep our call ducks in at night. But we're gonna have to rearrange a little bit. We keep some down here in a dog kennel. And now we got 6 little Muscovies. And they're up here. So that's where they're gonna be staying. They're not very old. It's not getting very cold at night, but I might consider taking them inside a little bit. They're awfully cute. So we actually store hay in here also. I need to salt this hay outside because it got wet. And then I'm gonna try and get as much as I can in here to store. Over here we have a little makeshift cage. We had 3 chicks hatch. This is not actually their mom, I don't think, but she took over the nest at the last little bit and ended up hatching them. So during the day they stay out here. We've got the ability to keep them kind of contained during the day, and then at night we put them in a cage and keep them safe. My poor chicken tractor that definitely needs some rehab. I gotta redo the door a little bit there. It's a kind of a, doesn't fit quite right. My son went to fix that so we can get in there and clean it, and we need to do some re-engineering there a little bit. This is his first attempt. So we have 4 of our free-range call ducks. So that is Mocha. If you remember Laser, who used to have the super tame call duck, that's his dad. His dad was very nasty to him. My son is in the building here working on my 1964 Ford truck bed. He's a body man. And then we have some new ones in the chicken tractor here. So we have a pair of white ones, and then we have a small brown one, and then we have 4 that are actually a call duck, runner duck mix. And I got those from a friend of mine. We've been kicking around what to do with them. I don't want them breeding with the call ducks. I really don't want mixed ducks. There's our little brown one right there. So I've got to maybe try and find a home for those. And there goes the free-range call ducks. At night, they automatically go in for us in that dog kennel, and we secure them overnight. Over there is where the goats used to be, and we've changed everything up. actually working on making this the garden. You can see where the grass is. He's quite noisy. I might have to take you in there and show you what he's doing. But so this is the pasture now. This is where everybody's at. It's almost an acre. And we've got our 2 girl Muscovies in here. That's all we have right now. And we have our geese in here. And they have made the pool an absolute disaster. We try to change that every day, believe it or not. There's our 2 girls. And that is Mama Duck right there. We've had her since 2019. And that's Darling Duck. She adopted us, flew over here, and then we ended up talking to the guy that owned her, and we ended up buying her from him. So, hi Goosies, what you doing? And then out there are the goaters, our goats. Clear out there. Got one right there standing on the fender. And then we've got the others out there. That is Thor. He's our billy goat, and his face is a mess. He's been peeing on it. That's what billy goats do. Then we've got out there, we've got Peaches, and we've got Millie. And back there is Thunder, and that's Peaches' little buck. That's Bucky. I need to find a home for him. And Zeph is up here on the fender. And then we've got the other 2 that are in the other cage right now. That's what you got to say. Oh yeah, you're not as fond of Thor. You are an absolute mess. That is supposed to be a white goat. We use the trailer as our barn. All right, so in here, my son is working on a 1964 Ford truck bed. Well, I hope you enjoy the little update there. The farm we're continuing, just trying to do more and more. However, dealing with life also. So I've been dealing with some health issues. I had a knee replacement in October 31st, and in getting it replaced, it got broke, my tibia plateau, and I've had a second opinion now. And the repair that my doctor did, the second opinion, the other doctor said it looks great. They were not associated with each other, didn't even know each other. So anyhow, I felt pretty good about that because the second guy had a really good resume. But he told me it's going to be over a year to get that back. So I'm struggling with that and the asthma and some stuff. So I haven't been as busy or getting out as much, but we're gonna be doing some more. Having these Muscovies and also our geese, I am going to be building a duck hut. I actually sat around last night planning it. I want to try to draw it out a little bit more and see if I can figure it out. It'll actually be the first time that I've built something that wasn't kind of like just thrown together for their situation. So looking forward to that, and we'll bring you along as that happens. So for right now, this is Rick with Ferguson Hobby Farms, and I'm so glad you took the time to watch this video. Take care.